Want a slim waist, all it takes is tip-top shape, all it takes is just a little taste, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is slim waist, all it takes is tip-top shape, all it takes is money in the bank, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is I wake up about tea, I make mine by the leader. I drink life in a teacup. I like Valet 30 better than tequila. Yeah, Bessie, I sip that night. Got a little kick like Tyson. Look so good, better recognize me. It's a type of lifestyle, I'm icy. Still don't need chill on me. Flare pill, yeah, I'm still on it. Bessie a day and nightly. Got a little kick like Tai Chi. Slim waist, all it takes is tip-top shape, all it takes is just a little taste, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is slim waist, all it takes is tip-top shape, all it takes is money in the bank, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Tava Nation. Kevin Harris out of the ATL. Good morning, Tava Nation. Let's see who we have on here this morning. My partner, Lachelle Pierre, is on here, but you will not see her this morning. So, Nona, good morning, good morning. Kershawn, good morning, good morning. Glenna, what's up, Glenna? Tammy Durden, what's up, Tammy Durden? I see you, good morning. Sabrina Wright, good morning. Good morning, all Tava Nations on here this morning. Look, we have an amazing training here today. Today is Saturday. It is a holiday weekend, but you all are on here showing up and showing out. So listen, make sure you tag your teams. Get on here. That's right. Ramona, blessed morning, blessed morning. Desiree Brown, good morning. What's up, Lakeisha? Lakeisha, yes, I owe you a call. They told me you called the office. I will call you. Inger, good morning. What's up, Inger? Good morning. What's up, Beauty Joseph? Beauty, I'll see you on Tuesday. Good morning. Good morning. Stephanie Scott, great talking to you on yesterday. Good morning. Tiffany Oliver, good morning. Good morning. Chelsea Davis, man, everybody's chiming in. Pamela Butte. Pamela Butte, say something in Spanish for everybody. Say good morning or something in Spanish. Good morning. Edith, good morning. All right, so everybody's chiming in. Eartha, good morning. Man, you all must know Keith Williams is on here this morning. Yes, get pen and paper. Make sure you get some pen and paper so you can take some notes. Hope everybody's having an amazing day. Yes, I am outside in the backyard. I am grilling. So they caught me grilling. I have a house full of guests here today, so I didn't want to take the call upstairs in the office. I was just sharing with Keith and Lachelle. If I do, I will burn the food. So I better sit close to the grill. So that's why you all see that smoke in the background. So I apologize. So good morning, everyone. All right. So listen, Sean Tyrone Bell. What's going on, buddy? Good morning. Who else is on here this morning? If you're grilling today, let us know if you all are grilling. Let us know if you have family in town. From you guys, let us know if you're celebrating with your family here this weekend. I've not seen my parents in well over a year, so I'm excited. So, all right. So Larry Walker, what's going on, Larry Walker? Good morning. Good morning. Dorothy Cook. Dorothy, I called you on yesterday. It went straight to voicemail. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So who else is on here? Agalita, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Melanie Wright, good morning. All right, listen, today is Saturday, and we have so much going on here in Tava. I hope you guys, really feel the energy here in Tava Nation. You guys are bringing a lot of energy here this month, and you brought it last month, and because we have so much going on. Yes, that's right, Tava International. We are landing in Jamaica. We are a few days away from our Jamaica launch, from your Jamaica launch. There are people, Jeff Simpson, Tammy Faye, several people on the ground down there already. I saw Essence down there and Tika Snell. They're already down there in Jamaica. I know Nina Moore is going tomorrow. Tony Fleming arrives today. So everybody's landing on Jamaica. Joseph Newman will be landing as well with Tiana. So it's super exciting. So there's so much energy going on. So I will be there myself, I believe, on Thursday with your Director of Operations, Lachelle Pierre. So here's what's going to happen. On Tuesday, Jamaica will launch to Lock Your Spot. with a 30 count bag of tea. If you're in Jamaica and if you're listening, I know we have Jamaica on here. Sandra Rose, rally your troops up there in Jamaica. So we will be launching. We're trying to launch by 2 p.m. on Tuesday. So myself and Lachelle, we're going to come on and go live at 12 noon Central to give the launch instructions on how Jamaica is going to launch. So stay tuned for those details. Also, you will see banners that will go out where locations where we're going to be down in Jamaica starting on Friday. So make sure that you get your guests out there to those meetings. So look, Jamaica is popping. And like I said, if you have people down there, what's up, Shanita Schamberg? I see you. Good morning. I know you're probably headed down there, but yeah, make sure that you guys always this weekend stay close to Tava HQ, Tava Lifestyle HQ. I need you guys to stay close to that. It's a lot of information that's going to come out about Jamaica over the weekend. There's going to be other details as well. So make sure that you're sharing these posts when they come out, not only on social media, put them in your stories too. See, when you put things in your stories, people watch as well. They may not comment, but they are watching. Okay. So that's right. The magic is happening. All right. Grand Rising Love, Laura, I see you there. All right. So listen, I want to just kind of share with you guys something when here. The reason why I came on, we want to extend something to each and every one of you all. If you pay close attention to Tava Lifestyle HQ, you will see anyway. So if you go to Tava Lifestyle HQ, we just sent out a text message. So if you're a wealth builder, 120 wealth builder, remember being a wealth builder has its privileges. You get the texts and emails before anyone, so you can go in and do what you need to do to make your purchases. But starting right now, it started at 10 a.m. Central. 10 a.m. Central, we have a Basia 30 count BOGO. Yes, the Basia 30 count BOGO is back right now. Here's why we wanted to do the BOGO. Here's why we want to do it. It makes so much sense. Now, a lot of you all are heading down to Jamaica. A lot of you all are shipping product to Jamaica. A lot of you all are sampling product even here in the States. So, but for all you all that are going to Jamaica, you want to get these BOGOs right now while they last. Ebony Henderson, I'm talking to you, while they last. So if you're on here right now, make sure that you get your 30 count Basia detox tea because it's going to be for a short period of time. And I want to encourage you guys to get this product in people's hands. If I were you guys, I would buy a few of these because they are going crazy about the Basia detox tea down in Jamaica. But guess what? They're also going crazy about the coffee. The Capri CBD coffee is the hottest thing in Jamaica. They have their Jamaican Mountain Blue coffee, but guess what? They are loving the Capri CBD coffee because of all the benefits that it has. So I want to also encourage you guys to go and purchase the Caprice and sample in Jamaica. So if you're in Jamaica, and I know you're on here, you guys make sure that you get this. Jamaica, you can't get it yet. You'll be able to get your lock your spot Basia on Tuesday. You're in Jamaica recruiting right now. Talk to people that are down there. Jeff Simpson, you're down there. Tammy Faye, you're down there. Ebony, I know you just got there last night. I saw that. But make sure that you guys are going in, getting your Basia detox tea. So with that being said, that's my time. So I'm going to step out of the way, and I want to bring up a gentleman that I've known quite some time. And yes, you know, I'm going to say it. Everybody gets on and say they have a great deal of respect. But this gentleman and I, we've been friends for quite some time, and not just industry network marketing friends. And but we were lucky enough to grab him here at Tava to bring his leadership skills here. And so I'm delighted, you know, to bring him up before you guys today. That's none other than Mr. Keith Williams out of Dallas, Texas, by way of California. I didn't know Keith was from California until we started talking, you know, about 2 months ago. But man, Keith, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Can you hear me?
Man, I can hear you loud and clear, man. Well, listen, man, I know you're going to have an amazing training here today, man. And I know you have about a 2.5 hour drive, man. We appreciate you getting on here, knocking out this training and, you know, how to get the month kicked off. You know, and you do that. You've been doing a fantastic job. You have not stopped enrolling since you've been here at Tava. You know, every month, every week actually, you're on the leaderboard. You know, in income and but personal enrollments as well. So I know your personal enrollments about to go up because we've had a conversation and you've already started. So look, man, I'm gonna get out of the way, man, and let you have at it, man. So take care, man. Knock it out.
I don't want you to burn that meat, man. I see that smoke. Well, there's smoke, there's fire, so that meat is on fire, man. So you and your family enjoy that extra crispy barbecue you cooking up.
All right, man. Well, you come on down to Atlanta, man. You know I'll take care of you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, family. How's everybody doing this wonderful 4th of July weekend? Hope everybody's having fun. Hope you're not burning up your meat like Mr. Harris, guys. But I'm truly excited, right? You see my workspace, guys. This is where I work, you know, 3 feet from the bed. That's why I do this industry, right? And so what I want to talk about today real quick is starting the month off strong, right? We've been talking about it all month. And so all month long last month, and when I first came over here, Miss Nina Rochelle Moore, guys, she really stressed on starting the month out strong. And I do believe on how you do anything is how you do everything, right? I'm gonna say that again. How you do anything is how you do everything. Guys, you have to inspect what you expect, right? You have to inspect what you expect. And so you have to manage the expectations of not only your team, but most importantly yourself, right? What do you expect to get out of the month, right? What do you expect to get out of the business? So I wrote some things down, guys, that I believe are important when starting off the month. And I believe that you should set goals, right? And so I hope you have a pen, right? I hope you have something to write on. I hope you're writing information down, because when you're learning something, you don't want to learn it, right, for just personal knowledge consumption purposes, right? That means you acquire the knowledge, right? And then maybe you take it a step further and you apply the knowledge, right? And so that's strong too, to apply what you learn. But what's more important than applying what you learn, guys, right, is learning it to teach it, right? Because this industry is all about duplication, right? That's one of the three key components to this industry, right? Psychological, numerical, and duplicatable. And duplicatable is the most important because what's most duplicatable is most profitable, right? And so you want a profitable business. And so you want to learn to teach, right? You want to teach others to teach it. And so setting goals, right? But it's just not important just to set goals, right? Because I could say, hey, you know, I want to be a diamond in the next 30 days or the next 60 days or the next 90 days, or I want to be a $10,000 a month earner, right? And those are great goals, guys, but you want activity-based goals. Write that down, right? You want activity-based goals. You want goals that generate results, right? Because nothing matters in this industry but results, right? Because your income is tied to the results you have in your business. And so I just want to talk about some things that you absolutely must do, right? And some of these, I used to call these the 5 absolutes, right? These are things that you must do in this business, right? A lot of times we don't want to work our business, right, casually, because if you do, it'll become a casualty. So we want to work our business intentionally, and we want to work our business on purpose, right? And so starting the month out strong, guys, set goals. You want to set 3 types of goals, right? You want to set short-term goals, mid-term goals, and long-term goals, right? And that's over a 30-day period. And what I mean by short-term goals, guys, with those short-term goals, you want to set your daily goals, right? I talk about it all the time. What's your daily method of operations, right? I have a whiteboard behind me, guys, and my daily method of operations is on the board, right? The people that I'm working with for the month is on the board, right? My goal for the month is on the board. And so if you look right here, my rank goals is highlighted, right? And as I hit a rank, I highlight that rank. I want to maintain my current rank, and I want to go to the next rank. But what does that look like on a daily basis? What's your daily activity? And so you want to definitely keep your finger on the pulse of your business, right? You want to keep your finger on the pulse of your business. Guys, it's very important that you understand where your business is going, right? Because in order to grow your numbers, you have to know your numbers. You have to track your numbers. If you look at a Walmart, for example, or any major corporations, right? They have expectations and projected growth where they want to go for the month, right? Where they want to be for the week, where they want to be for the year. But most importantly, what are they doing daily? And you want to compare that, right? Every day should be better than the next day. And so, guys, daily goals are very important, right? And in those daily goals, you know, who are Who are you talking to on a daily basis, right? Prospecting is important, right? Sampling is important, right? Tracking your team's efforts is important. Who are the leaders on your team, right? If you know that you want to hit a certain goal monetarily for the week, who are you helping, right? I love this compensation plan with Tava because this compensation plan, guys, rewards the right behavior, right? The best compensation plans in this industry reward the right behavior, right? What do I mean by that? That everything you do in Tava, right, from selling product, right, which if you have product on hand, guys, that means cash on demand, right? And so if you're not having the company shipping and people order from your website, then you have product on hand. I keep product on hand because I believe that if you don't have product, you're not in business, right? And so we talk about one thing that I love that the company launched, because they're always, right, looking to help people produce results. That's what I love about Tava, guys. And the 120 Wealth Builder is one of the best things I've seen happen since I've been over here, right? So far, we got so many more things coming, but the 120 Wealth Builder, guys, it rewards the right behavior, right? I got my email this morning, right, with the BOGO before it was announced. Why? Because I'm a 120 Wealth Builder, guys. And so it's important to me that I manage my expectations, and I want on that 120 Wealth Builder, right, I want to make sure that I'm ordering 120 in volume in a month, and I want that to run between the 1st and the 3rd of the month, right, between the 1st and the 3rd of the month. And guys, why is that? Right? Because I want to make sure that I'm setting my month out right. I want to make sure, like I said, manage my expectations. I also want to manage the expectations of my team, because what I want to make sure I have enough product for self-consumption. I want to make sure I have enough product to sample, right? And I want to make sure, guys, that I have enough product to retail. And so it's important, and I like to order more than 120, but that's just me personally. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but that's just something that I want to do, because I understand that if I was talking to me the other day, I said, man, I had 7 boxes of Flair. Right now I'm down to my last box. And so I know I have to place the order. I don't want to run out of product. I get nervous when I run out of product. And so, guys, when you're at that 120 a month in the first 3 days of the month, right, you're duplicating that. Your team is, you're equipped, right, but your team is equipped too. And what does it do? It produces the right results. It produces volume. And guys, we're a volume-based organization. We're a volume-based company, right? We're a volume-based team because we get paid off of volume. And how do you produce volume? You produce volume 2 ways. Either you're retailing, well, 3 ways. Either you're retailing, you're enrolling, or you're doing both, right? I'll say that again. Either you're retailing, you're enrolling, or you're doing both, right? And so that's how you produce volume. And so, guys, it's important to me in the month that I see where my month starts at. So if I'm looking in between the 1st and the 3rd of the month, and I'm duplicating the right activity, right, it allows me to start getting back to my rank early, right? And what happens is that compounding effect. That compounding effect allows that duplication of my team, and so people hitting ranks. You know, you want to wake up eventually in the first 3 days of the month, guys, you qualifying diamond just off of reorders, right? Just imagine that for a second. Imagine, you know, between the 1st and 3rd of the month that you've already qualified diamond just off of reorders, right? Just imagine that. And so in doing that, guess what? It gives you the rest of the month to create duplication, to help and assist, so you're not running at the end of the month, right? At the end of the month, trying to hit your rank. You're spending the rest of the month helping other people get their rank. You're spending the rest of the month enrolling new distributors, right? You spend the rest of the month teaching, duplicating, and developing new leadership. Why? Because you set the right expectations. I said it earlier when I first started, how you do anything is how you do everything. And guys, how you begin the month is also how you will end the month. I'm going to say that again. How you begin the month is also how you will end the month, right? And so we want to make sure that we start the month off strong so we can end the month off strong. And so I want to talk real quick about 5 things that you want to do to keep your pulse on your business in the beginning of the month, because you want to track your numbers, right? Because you want your numbers to grow through the 30 days. The first thing, guys, is how many people are you prospecting every day, right? How many people on a daily basis are you prospecting every day? See, that's part of that short-term goal, right? It should be in your calendar, because you should be forcing the calendar, so you should be in your calendar. How many people are you prospecting on a daily basis? Guys, that's important, right? Because prospecting and bringing new people in your business, it's the lifeblood of your business, guys. The second thing is how many people are you sampling each month, right? Guys, you want to sample your way to success. We know that we have products, right, that have instant gratification. We know that we have products that when people take our teeth, they get the results, right? People take the flare, they get the results. When people take the valet, guys, they get the results, immediate gratification. And so you want to put product in people's hands. Typically, when I sample somebody, I give them two, right? I give them two, one for taste, right? So because they're going to instantly taste the product, right? They're going to see how the product feels, and one for confirmation, right? Because people want to know, does this really work, right? Or was it a placebo effect? And so I give them two, one for that instant gratification, guys, and one for confirmation, right? Because I want them to know that the product really works. The third thing is, right, how many Zooms am I on, right? How many Zooms am I on, guys? How many daily Zooms? Like a lot of the teams, we have daily opportunity Zooms, right? Some of us have once a week opportunity Zooms. How many Zooms am I plugged into? Because I want to make sure that I'm plugged into the information. Guys, information is the new money, right? I'll say that again. Information is the new money. We're in the information age. And you don't know, right? How many people that did you put on this train this morning, right? That, it's been times where I know Mr. Harris and Lachelle Pierre have ran a promotion, right? A BOGO, and I didn't get the information first off, right? I'm guilty, and I missed it, right? I missed it. By the time I heard about it and got on, it was too late, right? But guys, information, how much money did it cost me not to buy one, right, and get one free and use that for retail? That's a free product, right? That's buy one, get one free. And if you're sampling and retailing, guys, that's important, right? To be plugged into the information, you get it first hand. And so how many Zoom trainings am I on? How many nightly Zooms am I on, right? How many weekly Zooms am I on? How many opportunity Zooms am I on? But most importantly, are your people being plugged in, right? Are you calling the leaders that I'm working on the board? Are you in constant communication with your leadership, right? So they duplicate it and they're transmitting that information to their team. So everybody's getting the same information at the same time, guys, and we're moving in unison, right? And we're creating a culture where we're growing. And guys, when you create a culture where you're growing, it creates momentum, right? I call it the big mo. Guys, and when you get momentum, amazing things happen, right? And so understand, you want to create the way you create momentum is have everybody plugging at the same time, everybody moving in unison, guys, and everybody building, growing, and duplicating to create that momentum in your organization. Because momentum, guys, is very hard to gain, but it's very easy to lose, right? And the way you lose information is by not keeping your finger on the pulse of your business, by not plugging in. And so you want to make sure you stay plugged into the information, right? Guys, the next, and also, I'm sorry, and and the fourth thing is three-way calls, right? Three-way calls, right? That's important, guys. These are things that you absolutely must do if you run a business. When you think of any corporation, if you think even McDonald's, right? Starbucks, right? When I'm building my business and I'm bringing people into my business, that's how I look at people. Of course, right? We put people over profits. I believe treating people with respect and treating people like people and appreciating the people that come onto the team. And I always put people over profits, right? But I also put profits over wages. I'll say that again. I put people over profits, but I also put profits over wages, right? Because I understand that wages from a job, right? Wages from a job will make you a living, but profits from a business, right, will make you a fortune. And so I want my business to be profitable, right? And so there are certain things as a business that I must do to keep my business moving, guys. And three-way calls is one of the most important. It's one of the most unutilized tools in this industry, right? Because three-way calls, it lets you track the engagement. How many you can tell if your business is growing based on how many three-way calls you're doing daily, right? I'm gonna say it again. You can tell how your business is growing based on how many three-way calls you're doing on a daily basis. And if you have it written down with the leaders you're working with, right? The rank they're current, you should know these things, right? You should know where your leaders are volume-wise. You should know how close they are from the next rank. You should know if they're active or inactive. You should know if they have one person, right? Two people to be binary qualified or no people, right? And sometimes because people come into this industry, guys, and it's not a bad thing, but we're trained, right, from elementary school on up how to be employees, right? Our traditional school system doesn't teach us how to be business owners. And so understand a lot of people that come into this industry, right? Because a lot of times as veterans in this industry or people that have been in a couple companies or been in this industry for a while, sometimes we get comfortable and we assume that everybody knows how to work this business. But that's not true, guys. Understand that the majority of the people come into this business part-time, right? And the majority of the people just want to make an extra few $100s a month, right, to carry them through, and that's okay. And so we got to understand, we got to be patient in the process. And sometimes, right, sometimes we have to hold people's hand until they grow, right? We got to hold people's hand until they understand how the business works. And so a lot of times we come into the business with a consumer mindset or an employee mindset, right? Robert Kiyosaki talks about that in the cash flow quadrant, right? Most people are on the E and the S, which is the employee and the small business side, right? And he said the side you want to be on is the business side and the investor side, guys. And he also said in a book called Business of the 21st Century, they said that network marketing is one of the best business models to get involved in. Why? Because for a low minimum investment, I'm not trying to get off track, I'm just trying to understand that you want to treat your business like a business, right? And you want to get engaged and have engagement in the beginning of the month, right? So you can create momentum at the end of the month, right? Because we know that in this industry that 80% of the work is done in the last 20% of the month, right? I say that again, 80% of the work is done in the last 20% of the month, right? But if we start to develop a culture where we switch that, where we're getting a lot of production and we're starting the month out right, then imagine the explosiveness is going to happen at the end of the month. Guys, your business will explode. Why? Because you took the initiative to get it started off right. And so this business model is an amazing business model, and we want to make sure that we're teaching people and duplicating the right activity, and people understand, hey, treat it like a business. And so three-way calls is important, guys, because it tracks the activity, right? It tracks activity because now you know that people are engaged. If people are getting people on the phone with you and you're exposing and sharing the plan and helping them close, then you can manage to grow, right? Just imagine for a second that you were doing 3 to 6 three-way calls a day, right? What does that mean? That means you're exposing 3 to 6 people a day, right? Now imagine that you have 10 leaders on your team, right, that are doing that on a daily basis, right? Now you're exposing 30 to 60 people a day, brand new people, engagement. And guys, that happens with us, individuals as leaders. That happens when we, one second. That happens when we start, right? When we manage our expectations and we do the right daily activity and we create the right habits and then we duplicate those habits, guys, and that's how you explode, right? That's how you explode, by keeping a finger on the pulse of your business. And the fifth thing, guys, right? The fifth thing is make sure that you're going to weekly meetings, right? Make sure that you're plugging into big events. I'm watching Facebook, I'm seeing social media, right? I'm seeing leaders out there like Jeff Sampson, right? And my good friend and the person that challenged me, Ebony Henderson, I see them out there doing meetings, right? I see TK Walker out there doing meetings. I see the Dream Team, right, under the leadership of Ms. Nina Moore doing events, right? Jamaica, Philadelphia, Dallas, right? You want to plug people into those events. And I believe if you're within a 100-mile radius, you should be at that event, right? And so, guys, make sure that you're plugging into events. These are things that you absolutely must do, right? Because you need it. I know about me, I need the rah-rah, right? I need the excitement. I need the hype. I need to be around the synergy and the energy of other leaders that have the same mindset as me, right? Sometimes I got to get on a plane and go to Philadelphia and get in the living room, right, with Nina and Paul and Paige, right, and work my business, see how they work and bring that energy back to my environment. Sometimes I got to go get it, right? And so, guys, if there's an event, I'm asking, who do you know? Right? There's an event in Miami, who do you know in Miami? If there's an event in Philadelphia, who do you know in Philadelphia? If there's an event in Jamaica, who do you know? Right? It's a powerful question. Ask your team, get engaged. Because sometimes, like I said, people come in with an employee mindset. People come in with a consumer mindset, and that's okay. They were trained that way. We were trained that way, right? From elementary school on up, we were trained to be consumers and employees, right? So don't expect, right? I said it in the beginning, right? Manage expectations, right? So don't expect for everybody to get it, right? Sometimes you got to pick up the phone and you got to call that new rep and ask, who do you know, right? Get them engaged, right? People got so many things going on. And understand, when you have new people that get involved in the business, right, they're coming into a new environment that they might not be accustomed to. Stop, right, assuming that everybody knows how to work the business, guys. Hold people's hand until they're developed and they can walk on their own. And I'm not saying, right, to drag anybody, because, guys, I'll tell you right now, right, It's easier to give birth than it is to raise the dead. We don't want to drag dead weight, right? But we do want to see who wants it, who has the ambition, who has the desire, who has the passion, and we want to go where we're not needed, and we want to develop. Guys, I don't spend time with dead weight. I go where I'm not needed. What does that mean? I go where the fire is at, right? And that's where I put the logs. That's where I put the gasoline. That's where I put my engagement. Because, guys, it only takes one person, right, to change your whole business, right? Two of the right people, right? Two of the right people, and you can become wealthy, right? But sometimes those two people might not fall in your business, right? Those two people might already be in your business, and you just have to develop them into leaders. You have to bring it out of them. But there's things that you have to do. You, right, have to be engaged, right? You have to initiate it. You have to start. You have to keep the finger on the pulse of your business. Guys, you got to take control of your business, right? You got to take control of your business. And Mr. Harris said in the beginning, right, about enrolling. Never, ever stop enrolling, right? New blood is the lifeblood of your business. And so you always want to be looking for new people. You always want to be opening up outlets. Guys, McDonald's is still building McDonald's today, right? Walmart is still breaking ground on Walmart's today, right? Guys, Walgreens and CVS are still building Walgreens and CVS. Why? Because they understand expansion, right? They understand market share. Guys, understand that every time you bring a new leader in your business, you understand this. You know, I'm supposed to talk about starting the month off, right? But guys, I'm passionate about this business because I see the opportunity, right? I see the fact that we have less than 50,000 distributors, right? I see the fact that we're just now approaching international territory, right? I see the fact that we have less than 100 people at the elite leadership position. I know companies right now that have at the elite position like Diamond Above have hundreds, right? Hundreds, right? And so I understand that timing and position is everything. Right, and as we approach this convention, I'm about to bring us to a close, guys. I want people to enjoy their holiday. I want to keep you long. But as we approach this convention, these next 90 days are crucial. These next 90 days are crucial. Guys, these next 90 days going into Houston, as we get ready to have one of the biggest conventions that this company's ever had, as we get ready to approach our 2-year anniversary, as we get ready to show the world some of the greatest success stories, right, that ever happened in this industry, because guys, those success stories are going to grow into some legends in this industry. I tell you, I see it, I feel it, right? I hope you see it and feel it. But guys, these next 90 days are going to determine whether you celebrate or you spectate, right? Because I know I don't want to show up to the convention as a spectator, right? I don't want to watch people go across the stage, right, and get rings and get ranks and get recognition. I wanted to participate. I want to celebrate, and not celebrate myself, guys. When I talk about celebration, I mean celebrate the people on my team, right? Celebrate the diamonds that are going to emerge over the next 90 days, right? Celebrate the ring earners that are going to emerge over the next 90 days, right? Celebrate the new directors and director twos and executives and executive twos that are going to emerge over the next 90 days, right? Celebrate the triple diamond organization, right? That we're going to be probably crowned, right, over the next 90 days leading up to a convention, guys. But it all starts now, right? We're in the 3rd day of the month. Before you know it, it'll be the 5th, right? Then it'll be the 10th, right? And then July will be gone, right? August will be here. Next thing you know, it's September. And now you try to cram because you know, oh, it's getting serious now, right? Guys, don't cram, right? Don't cram. I remember being in school, I used to cram for those tests, and it was stressful because I didn't study the week before. So I'm trying to cram the night before the test, right? Some of you know, right? Some of you know you cram the night before the test, and it's stressful to cram because you know I didn't study, right? You know I didn't study. I'm not prepared. Let me cram. And when you're taking the test, guys, you're trying to remember, right? Because you didn't give yourself long enough to prepare. And then that person that's prepared for the test, they're usually the first people to take the test and hand it on the teacher's desk and walk out the classroom, and you're mad. Like, dang. You know what I'm saying? How they finished already? And you there to the last minute trying to figure it out. Guys, you don't want to do that. Right? You want to get engaged and start the month out strong. Get in the habit, right, of having engagement early in the month, right? Early in the month. That's why that 120 Wealth Builder is so important, because it sets the right activity, right? Having people qualify for supervisor the 1st day of the month, right? Imagine people on your team qualifying for supervisor the 1st day of the month, right? Imagine having 20, 30, 40 100 people qualifying supervisor the first day of the month because you took the initiative to keep your finger on the pulse of the business. You took the initiative to manage your expectations, right? You took the initiative to treat your business like a business, and eventually it's going to pay you like a business. This is not a hobby, right? This is a business. Guys, hobbies cost you money. Businesses make you money, right? And we have a business that's going international, right? We have products that are going to be drop shipped all around the world, and we're here first. But some of us are going to miss it because we're not treating our business like a business. And guys, all that is a lack of vision. All that is the lack of belief. All that is distractions, distracting you, right, for what could be the greatest wealth transfer in your life. Guys, this compensation plan is amazing, right? This company is amazing. This compensation plan is amazing. You are amazing, right? And guys, we're a part of a story, right, that's going to create a legacy that's going to shift and change people's lives all around the world, guys. So I'm excited, right? I love each and every one of you all. I hope you enjoy this holiday weekend. And guys, be intentional, be on purpose, right? And if you had some great success last month and you hit some ranks and you did some great things, guys, don't find comfort in your celebration, right? I say it again, don't find comfort in your celebration, right? Make sure that you're engaged with your team so you can celebrate, right? So you can celebrate the successes of other people, right? Get engaged, get plugged in with your team, guys. Let's go, let's make it happen, and let's all celebrate each other's success in Houston, Texas, guys, in October. With that being said, we're going to see each and every one of you on the beaches of the world as soon as we leave the bank. Enjoy the balance of your day.
3, 3. Want a slim waist, all it takes is. Tip top shape, all it takes is. Just a little taste, all it takes is. No time to waste, all it takes is. Slim waist, all it takes is. Tip top shape, all it takes is. Money in the bank, all it takes is. No time to waste, all it takes is. I wake up to bounce tea. I make mine by the leader. I drink life in a teacup. I like Valet 30 better than tequila. Yeah, Belsi, I sip that night. Got a little kick like Tyson. Look so good, better recognize me. It's a type of lifestyle, I'm icy. Still don't need chill on me. Flare pill, yeah, I'm still on it. Belsi a day and nightly. Got a little kick like Tai Chi. Slim waist, all it takes is. Tip top shape, all it takes is. Just a little taste, all it takes is. No time to waste, all it takes is. Slim waist, all it takes is. Tip top shape, all it takes is. Money in the bank, all it takes is. No time to waste, all it takes is.